Hi there, this is Stephen with Synergistic Nutrition. I wanted to go over the topic again of minerals because it's the foundation of a good healthy supplement program. As many of you know that are health conscious, our soils have become progressively more depleted from 1945 forward when chemical agriculture was introduced to the US market. And chemical agriculture basically kills the microbes in the soil. The microbes are responsible for metabolizing organic matter and minerals and feeding them to the plants. And rainfall combined with just actually planting fields of crops, a combination of things causes us to lose our trace minerals and our macro minerals out of the soil. So a combination of chemical agriculture causes us to make them less bioavailable, and it also makes it so the soil can't hold on to the minerals as well because the organic matter is basically destroyed in chemical agriculture. It's basically used up. So you end up with food that is very low in what's called mineral sugars, which is called bricks. So there's a guy in Germany with the last name Bricks that discovered that you could take the juice of a fruit or vegetable, put it on a refractometer, and the refractometer will bend the light coming into the prism into a certain angle so that you end up being able to read the amount of mineral sugars in the fruit or vegetable juice. The scale goes from 0 to 33, and the higher the mineral sugars, the higher the number, the more benefit is to the body. And one of the magical things that happens to the body when you have these mineral sugars is that the liver is activated by the mineral sugars of calcium, mineral calcium sugars, activates the liver to produce much more albumin protein, making the body more efficient at producing protein, so that you could actually lower the protein intake in the diet by as much as 40% in animal tests, so that a cow that's on a diet high in mineral sugars and alfalfa will produce the 100 gallons of milk that if the alfalfa was low in mineral sugars, the cow will require 30 pounds of extra supplemental grain to be able to make that same amount of 100 gallons of milk. So it's a big deal. Minerals are also supposed to activate the genetic code. So within each DNA, you've got these codons, which is like, three of these steps on the DNA ladder. Altogether, it's called a codon, and they code for proteins. So they'll determine which amino acid is going to be next in the sequence of making a protein strand. So it's a big deal, and if you don't get the minerals in your diet, you're always going to be chronically hungry. So even if you've got a belly full of food, if you don't have enough trace minerals, you're still going to be hungry, and you're going to want to eat the sweets, you're going to want to eat the ice cream, you're going to want to eat the things that we know are bad for us, with the exception of raw ice cream that's made healthfully. If you use, unheated honey as a sweetener, maple syrup as a sweetener, perhaps even sucanat as a sweetener. But it has to be raw ice cream. Then it's great for you. So there's different kinds of mineral supplements on the market. You've got the concentrate mineral supplement from the Great Salt Lake in Utah. Those are highly ionic minerals. I find they're good at electrolytic functions of the body. I find that they're not good at participating in making metabolic enzymes. They're also not paramagnetic. So paramagnetism is the property of a mineral that will become magnetic when it's in the presence of a magnetic field. So if you put this kind of a mineral into your soil and you grow plants on it, plants grow prolifically healthier simply because plants produce a small magnetic field that activates the magnetism of the minerals in the soil, so that's a multiplied effect of increased magnetism, which in turn makes the cells work better in the plant. Same thing for humans. So I have worked with a mineral supplement for decades now, I think, probably going on 18, 19 years, called Mineral Magic. And Mineral Magic is a powdered mineral supplement that has the paramagnetism, so that it resurrects the magnetic field of the body. Cells work more powerfully when they have a healthier magnetic field. And that, along with the naturally occurring monoatomic elements in this product, and the fact that it's full spectrum, it's like 74 or so, 72 trace elements. You need supposedly 64 trace elements in the diet every day to activate the codons on the DNA to support metabolic enzyme synthesis. And that's just what we know. There's all kinds of stuff that we probably don't know that's going on as well. But people that have taken Mineral Magic over the years have reported their gray hair reversing pretty consistently, like about the 4th month mark or the 6th month mark, gray hair reversing, lots more mental and physical energy, and a significant reduction of appetite. So if you take time to read the newsletter here, you'll read the testimonies at the bottom. There's a case history of Caroline who said that when she got on Mineral Magic, she only needed 1/2 the normal amount of food that she was eating, but she felt even more satisfied. I remember having a guy work for me, and he said, at the end of the day, he typically wouldn't have enough energy to want to play with his kids. But since he got on Mineral Magic, he had more energy such that he enjoyed playing with his kids because he had the energy. It's a known fact that trace minerals are essential to your health and that they're absent in the diet, and that you must supplement your diet if you want to have full spectrum health, longevity, prevention of disease, all those things. Mineral Magic is my choice, but people with weak kidneys can't filter out the particle size of all the minerals in Mineral Magic, and so they would be better off using a product called Liquamin. So Liquamin is the humic shale deposit in Utah that they make a water tea out of this product so that it's a super full spectrum, super bioavailable trace mineral supplement. It's an excellent product, produces great results in people. The founder's health was recovered in 1925 drinking this golden mineral tea. But I personally notice more results from the Mineral Magic. I have healthy kidneys, so I don't have a problem, so I use these. And what a lot of people don't know is that trace minerals can really improve your genetic code, so that when you conceive a child and you've been taking your minerals and eating a healthy diet prior to conception, it's my belief and my observation that that child will be physically and mentally and emotionally superior to its parents in every way, so that it's not only got more abilities as a human, it's also more psychic. The actual gland of the brain called the pineal gland, when it's healthy, is supposed to produce pinealine and dimethyltryptamine, chemicals that enable a person to see in the fourth dimension, to see the human aura, to have psychic awareness, clairaudience, clairsentience, which is clear sensing. The human being is designed to be psychic, because then when you can see the human aura, you would know the health of the person, you would know the emotional state of the person, and you would also know if the person was saying the truth or lying. No one could lie to each other if everyone could see the human aura. So I highly recommend parents to definitely get Mineral Magic or Liquamin and take them every day prior to conception for at least 3 months, preferably 6, and you'll be blown away. And then if the mother takes this during her gestation, during her lactation, it'll continue the profound superior development of the child. And of course, a super healthy child is a super happy child, and that's when children are just like a blessing to the family because they're so joyful. So a dosage of Mineral Magic is anywhere from a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon once a day. Very powerful product. Just depends on your body size, your amount of exercise, your level of health. I take about a teaspoon a day. The dosage for Liquamin would be anywhere from 1 to 2 ounces twice a day, and then do that for like 30 days until your body is sort of like remineralized, and then you could lower the dosage to perhaps 1/2 an ounce to 1 ounce twice a day. So minerals make an awesome difference. I thank you for your time and attention. This is Stephen with Synergistic Nutrition.